Greetings and welcome to another Warhammer Underworlds Direchasm battle report on Can You Roll a Crit. As always, this was recorded live on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Can You Roll a Crit. Today sees me use Myari's Purifiers, facing off Chris again, this time using Rippa's Snarlfangs. As before, I'll be using only Direchasm Universal cards with mostly Myari's Purifiers faction cards, just to see how strong they are and, well, show the main strengths of the Warband. Chris will be only using Beastgrave cards with his Rippa's Snarlfangs. The decks can be found in the episode description below, and yeah, it just helps you give a guide. Mine's more of like an hold objective flex, doing some aggro, but basically holding objectives, while Chris is just basically being pure aggro with Rippa's Snarlfangs, so not much to see from there. But yeah, with that all out of the way, let's get to the battle report, and I'll catch you in the end. Then we roll off. You get +1 because you finished deploying first. I have nothing.
I got just a single and I got my bonus crit, and a single, so that's enough.
You like to go first or second? Obviously, everyone gets an Aether Quartz counter.
Cool. Which they allow them to do various different things, don't they?
Basically. I'll just use my glory points from Night Vault Grand Clashes to... I'll put it next to the fighter, just so people at home can follow.
You can go first.
I will move Swordsmaster Lady onto objective 5.
Yeah, go round the other guy onto 5, yeah.
Then in the power step, I will try and cast Dauntless Aspect. So it's... I need magic dice. So Myari is a level 2 wizard. He is going to try and cast a spell. Mm-hmm. He succeeds. I will burn my Aether Quartz to reroll that focus.
So why are you doing that? Do you get more if you cast more?
No, I can reroll. So I've used his Aether Quartz as a reroll. So it's failed, but I still cast Dauntless Aspect, which choose a friendly fighter and give them guard.
So what you were trying to do with the reroll? Sorry, I'm confused.
I was trying to make the focus a success. Well, they disappear. Hold on, let me just...
Why do you want 2 successes, though?
Because they only inspire when I roll 2 successes. Like,
oh, yes, 2 successes.
Yeah, everything has to have successes to inspire.
Me sees. So what does that do?
Choose a friendly fighter within 3 hexes. They gain the guard token. Is that clearer? Yeah. So I will just give a guard token to my leader. Any power cards from yourself?
Yeah, I'll play Spectral Wings.
So I played Dauntless Aspect, sorry. No power cards from me.
I will play Vindictive Attack.
Oh, no power cards from me.
And then my first Rippa will charge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 onto objective 3.
Yep.
And swing at your Archboy.
Oh, you played Spectral Wings, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and Vindictive Attack, so 4 for hammers with the Boss Lopper.
Yep.
Getting just the 1 hammer.
So I 1 dodge. Nope, she's dead.
Cool.
No, 2 wounds, sorry. Yeah,
I'm
1
gonna
wound.
I push her back and place Snare, which will kill her.
Yep.
Which scores me 1 for the kill, 1 for Unexpected Pitfall, and 1 for Gather Momentum.
So you're on 3?
Yeah.
Any power card?
I will pass.
I will play Hungry Advance. So choose a friendly fighter, push them 1 hex towards the closest enemy fighter.
Yep.
So I will push Banhana 1 hex closer towards your leader, and he gains a hunger counter, which doesn't really at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'll put like this dice to show he has a hunger counter. I left my class counter somewhere. Any power cards from yourself?
No, I will pass.
As will I. Then for my... I'll just draw a power card.
Cool.
Then in the power step, I'll pass.
How much does your big hammer hit for to start with?
2 damage. Only 3 when inspired.
Cool. My second mean I will charge onto objective 2.
Yep.
and shoot at your hammer boy.
Yep.
So 2 for swords, getting nothing.
Any power card.
No.
Yeah, for my third activation, Myari will move on to objective 1.
Yeah. The hammer guy doesn't start with 2 defense, does he?
He does.
Do you want to roll your 2 defense for 2 successes?
He can't be driven back, regardless, because I rolled a crit.
So you inspire if you get 2 successes.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I rolled a crit and a thingy.
Cool.
I will just move my leader onto objective 1 for my third activation.
It's like Condemners and Steelhearts. You have to remember to roll defense rolls even if your opponent whiffs.
Yeah, that's true. Keep getting that.
Yeah, so my third then. Stab it will charge. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's just there. Okay. Yep.
And he'll poke you with the pokey one.
Yep.
Getting nothing.
Then chomp me.
And he'll react with the dog.
Yep.
Getting nothing.
Any power card.
No, I will pass. But I do score Show of Force.
So this is going to be a bit weird. So I will play Channel the Wind. So I will choose an enemy fight. I will remove Island's Aether Quartz, and I can pick up to 2 enemy fighters within 2 hexes. I can only deal 1. So I will just damage. Will stab it.
Cool. You do damage to stab it. Cool.
Yep, just 1 damage. And because of that, I immediately score Elemental Blessing because I removed an Aether Quartz counter when I resolved an Elemental Ploy because Channel the Wind is an element. I get 1 glory for that. Any power card.
I will pass.
All right. So then for my final activation, Ban Hana will attack your dude. 2 smash. Crit reroll. I'll use my Aether Quartz to reroll that support.
Yep.
2 crits.
Cool.
You can't defend.
No.
They take 2 damage, and then I'll push him into lethal to kill him.
Yep.
So I inspire, and I rolled 2 crits. The Ban Hana is inspired. Hana. Then in the power step, I will pass any power card.
I will put the Amberstone Sword on my boss.
Okay. Any power card. None from me, sorry. Any power cards?
No.
Your last activation?
I'm just going to draw a pack card.
Any power card.
Yeah, I'm going to put Embittered Survivor on my boss.
So he's got
wound and inspires him.
Cool. No power cards for me.
Cool. Nothing for me either.
Alright, I went first. So I score Purifying Light because my leader holds an objective for 1.
Yep.
I score Perfectionist because none of my fighters have Aether Quartz counters because when Sinela died, it gets removed.
Yep.
And then I get Dominant Position because I hold the most objectives too. So I get 4, so I'm on 6.
Mm-hmm. I don't score anything, but I'll keep all of my cards.
I get 6.
What's the stats on your hammer guy now?
So he's 3 damage and 2 block. And he still can't be driven back if he's got no movement charge.
Cool. He's only range 1 though, eh?
Range 2.
Range 2, cool.
I will spend a glory. I will spend 1 glory to give Prey Skin Mask to Island. So she's a quarry and has -1 dice to her attack actions. But during a range 1 or 2 attack action that targets her, I give it to you.
Is that the sword one or the...
It's the Prey Skin Mask.
No, on who, sorry? The sword person or the leader?
Sword person.
Sword person, cool. Yep.
I'll give Speed of Heish to Ban Hana, so he's +1 move. And then I will spend the glory to give Magical Boost to my leader, so he can't be dealt back damage by Backlash. Right, so then do you score anything?
I do not. I'm keeping all my cards that just draw up powers.
Right. So I draw 3 objectives. I have a single and 2 full supports.
I have a crit and just a crit, but...
Right to go first or second?
I will go first, please.
Yep.
I will have my boss shoot your hammer guy with his newly found little bow.
Yep.
Nothing.
I don't need to roll defense because you're already inspired.
I will put, in the past, I'll put tight defense on Rippa.
No power cards. Actually, sorry, I will. I will play Tectonic Force to choose. So it's 2 options. I need Banhana alive. It is, so I can push one enemy fighter 1 hex away from Banhana, or push Banhana 1 hex towards you. So I'll push, stab it into the lethal hex. Damage.
You mean who?
I'll put your bow into the lethal hex to push him away.
Push him up my way. Sorry. Yeah.
Yep. Go. It's the option card. Any power cards from yourself?
Nope.
Then I will go for my first activation. I will move Banhana. He has a hunger. Yeah, I'll charge 1. Oh, he's moved first.
Onto the objective, yeah?
I'll just move.
Okay.
Then I immediately score perfect formation because I control 3 objectives. Temporary victory. 8. I will spend draw 1. I will spend a glory. I will spend a glory to give hungry armor to Banhana. So he gets another hunger counter, so he's got 2, and while he has hunger counters, he can reroll 1 defense dice. So he's 2 smash, and he can 2 defense with rerolling. Any power cards from you?
What's your leader's on 3 wounds? What, dodges or
3 wounds, 2 dodge.
Cool.
Any power cards?
No.
I will play Dazzling Light, so you're -1 attack dice in the next activation.
Ooh.
Any power cards?
Nope.
And then I'll play Channel the River. So I don't have any Aether Quartz, so I can't use the secondary option. Let me just pick it up.
Is that just the first attack, that -1, or is it to all?
First attack. I will push one of my friendly fighters 1 hex. Choose a friendly fighter, push him 1 hex. So I'll push my leader off of objective 1. Any power card.
No, I think I'm good. Your sword guy hits for what, 2?
Oh yeah, sorry. If Maddie's right, I don't have more objectives, so I'll take off 2. I missed that. That was my bad. So I'm only on 6.
Oh, what, at the last end phase?
Yeah, I missed that. I forgot.
Because I was on 2. Yeah, I was still on 2. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. I'll just put dominant position at the bottom. I'll discard it. Yeah, so I did.
So I will play collapse and collapse on your leader.
Okay. No power cards for me.
The mask only happens on a range 1 or 2, doesn't it?
Yes. Yep.
Cool. I will charge Myari 1, 2, 3, 4 next to Rippa.
Yep.
And shoot your sword guy. Getting a crit?
Nope. So I take 1 damage.
Yeah, and I will push you off the lethal. Sorry, push you off the objective.
Oh.
Next to you.
Any power card.
No. Good, thanks.
Then. So for my second activation, none from me, I will just put my leader on guard.
Cool.
Then in the power step, I'll pass.
Cool. What's your sword guy on defense-wise?
1 block. She is not inspired. Oh no, she rolled a block, but I rolled a crit, isn't it?
Don't you have to roll 2 successes, or is it just all successes?
Yeah, all successes. Yeah, so she's inspired.
Yeah, I rolled a crit, but you rolled. Yeah, you did roll a success. Yeah.
So she's got 2 defense now, but she's got 2 wounds left.
2 dodge or two shields?
2 block.
2 block. Mean. And when's the flesh mask thing happen exactly?
During the deal damage step of a range 1 or 2 attack action.
Cool.
So you could kill her, but then you would permanently have the mask. Well, not permanently, unless I hit you for a range 1 or 2 attack.
It wouldn't affect the jaws, though, right?
It would. They wouldn't be modified, but you would just have the mask, so your main attack would.
Yeah, your main attack would. That's what I'm saying. So if I do my main attack and then follow up with the jaws, it won't actually affect the jaws in that step because they don't get affected. Cool. My third, I'm just going to draw a power card.
Right. Any power cards?
No, I'm good, thanks.
So for my third activation, I am draw a power card. Then in the power step up.
Cool. In my fourth, my leader's going to charge.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next to both of you.
Yep.
You're both on 2 wounds, aren't you?
Yep.
I will do the Amberstone sword at your leader first. Yep. Getting nothing at all.
I rolled to see if I inspire.
Yep.
I do. So he inspires because I rolled a crit and a dodge, so only successes. Yep.
And then I'll do the dog attack at her as well. Which gets 2 hammers, so the opposite way around. All swords on one, all hammers on the other.
Was that against Archer, the sword lady, or...
Against your leader.
Sorry. Okay. Any power card?
That scores me steady assault, though.
Yep. But you now have the prey skin mask, so you're -1...
No, I was hitting your leader both times.
Oh, okay, see. Okay.
Yeah. I was only going to hit the swordsman if I'd already killed the leader, because then I was like...
yeah.
less worried about it.
As will I. So for my third action,
your fourth, eh?
Fourth, yeah, for my fourth. Sorry, I will attack with the archer. And Eileen. So she's normally 3 smash inspired, -1, so she goes to 2 smash.
I go on guard because of tight defense.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll go on. Yeah. Oh wait, actually, yeah. If you've got. Oh. Because tight defense doesn't work on range 3 attack actions, isn't it?
Correct. Yes.
I will just shoot you with my leader.
Cool.
So you can't go on guard. So 2 spell dice needing focuses to hit. I rolled a single focus.
I don't roll anything. Does inspire me neither.
Yep. So you take 2 damage. So I'll drive you back 1, and then I will try and cast Hypnotic Aspect.
Where are you driving me to? Sorry.
Just
straight back. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, straight back. So you get 2 damage. Then I'll try and cast Hypnotic Aspect. So cast.
So I'm going to play Furious Reprisal as a reaction.
Yeah, but
shoot.
your
leader.
Okay.
So 2 for swords with rerolls. Reroll. Nope, just the 1.
So I'll roll my 2 defense dice. 2 block. I'm fine. I'm on guard.
Yep.
So I'll try and cast Hypnotic Aspect. Cast on a crit and a success. In a channel.
What does that do?
So I'll push you 1 into the lethal.
Cool.
Any power cards from you?
No.
All right, none from me. So then it goes to scoring. You went first. Did you get anything?
No, I don't score anything. I'll still keep them though. I will put the boss hat on Myari just in case.
Yep. So that's +1 wounds and...
No, it's +1 defense and great strength effectively.
Okay.
When my leader's out of action. So currently it's not doing anything.
Yep.
I will discard tracking and savage mauling and draw up powers.
I don't score anything. I'm going to get rid of Treasure Hunter because you only have 1 objective in your zone. I'll get rid of Slick Rock and then I'll draw 1 objective and then 5 power. 1.
Mm-hmm.
So then we roll for round 3.
Yep.
I've got a crit, a single, and a double.
I've got nothing.
I will go first.
Makes sense.
So first activation, my leader will once again zap you. Mm-hmm. 2 focuses, so you need 2 dodges or a crit. Can't go on guard because it's...
I get a crit. Is your leader a quarry, by the way?
No, that would be the swordswoman.
Swordswoman is a quarry. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
I will pass. Any power cards from you?
I will put bonded on my leader. So he counts as supported by 1 extra fighter for adjacent attacks and defense rolls, yeah.
I will spend a glory to give my leader formidable defense. So he is a quarry now, but he gets +1 defense and -1 to his attack.
He's still 2 for dodges at the moment, isn't he?
3 dodges now.
Yeah, 3 straight for dodges, yeah.
Any power card?
No.
All right, so then it's your first activation.
First, yeah. He's going to just charge onto 1.
Yep.
And swing with the Amberstone at your leader. So 3 for hammers and single supports. Getting a single support. He's really good at this.
3 defense. So I'll reroll 1 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Dead. Rolled nothing.
Okay. I get an extra 1 for the Amberstone. So 1 for the kill, 1 for the Amberstone. I also score Bold Conquest.
Yep.
And Brought to Bay.
Any power cards?
Yeah, I'm going to put Survival Instincts on Myari.
Okay.
So basically they're both on guard now because you've only got range 1 and 2 attacks left, eh?
Yep.
Cool.
No power cards for me. Any power cards?
No, I will pass.
I'll just charge with my Sword Lady for my second activation.
Mm-hmm.
2 smash because -1 because of my Prey Skin Mask. Miss.
Cool.
Completely miss.
I'll go on guard.
Basically needed my leader to kill you to win, because if I killed you with my leader, I would have scored 4.
Yeesh.
But yeah, it's your second activation.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm going to put Hunter's Talisman on Myari.
What does that do?
+1 dice, and if the target is a quarry, I can re-roll 1 of the dice.
Yep, cool. No power cards for me.
And I'm going to put the Shade Glass Band on Myari.
If he rolls a crit, he gets a reroll.
Yeah, 1 more crits. I can then re-roll 1 dice in this fighter's attack or defense rolls.
No power cards for me.
And for my second, he will just shoot your big hammer boy.
Oh, he's not in range.
Isn't he?
Oh, you put him there. Oh, sorry. I thought you put him somewhere else. Oh.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, he's within 3 of that guy. Yeah. So 4 dice because he gets the extra 1. Looking for swords. Getting 1 sword.
Defense.
You are not a quarry, are you?
No. So I take 1 damage, but I can't be driven back because I have no move on charge.
Mm-hmm.
Any power cards?
Pseudo guard when you haven't moved.
Yep.
No powers.
I get to reroll 1 defense because I've got hungry armor.
Yep.
I rolled a block.
Nope. No damage then. Sorry.
Damage? Any power card?
No.
All right. Third activation.
Mm-hmm.
I will. Oh, well, I'll spend a glory to give my banner awakened weapon. Any power cards?
No. Pass.
Titanson. And then I'll just charge.
What's a awakened weapon do?
If I have Aether Quartz, it gives me awakened weapon, basically. But if I have Aether Quartz, I can burn it to get Cleave and Ensnare.
Oh, right, fair.
2 smash, can't drive you back. Reroll 1 dice. 2 smashes, I will keep that. So you need 2 dodges, or 2 successes or a crit.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Nope, it's dead. 3 damage.
No.
A kill.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I can score.
My third then?
Yep.
I will just draw a power card.
I'll draw the same for my last activation.
Cool.
Your last activation?
I will also draw a power card.
Cool. So I don't score anything because, yeah, if I killed Rippa, I would have got Winged Death for kill someone with a range 3 attack action, Predatory Death for killing someone with a spell, mm-hmm. and then Unsullied Hands for killing you with a range 3 attack.
I'll put Trophy Belt on Rippa just because I score Loaded with Plunder, Committed, and set the tempo for 7.
Let me try with because this is the problem. Like, I will go with the universals because, like, as I feared, what happened basically it's with their faction cards against hard aggro, which is like their biggest counter. Yeah, it's just like, just kind of like it's weird because so their faction cards give you more options instead of, whereas the Sinesh are more complementary with the Dread Pageant for the. What do you call them? Myari's Purifiers. They're more like teching into different builds. But the issue is in Vanguard format, like at the start of the season, you don't have many cards to pick from. Like, it isn't a bad thing for the Warband. It's just in Vanguard format, they don't actually have much to protect.
Because they're teching into several different mechanics, all of which don't have much support at the moment.
Yeah, basically. But how did you find running into them?
I mean, is what it is, you know, like Rippers do what they do. Rippers, obviously it's good if you can try and outthink what your opponent's scoring, but obviously I don't know exactly what your objectives are. But Rippers have their own game plan, I think, quite often.
Yes.
Because particularly their score immediates, basically often have nothing to do with what the enemy's doing. So, you know, I just, you know, that first move, I'm like, well, I'll get Bold Conquest, I might get I'll get Gather Momentum, I might get Unexpected Pitfall, you know. And it's like, I'll get Bold Conquest and Show of Force, whatever, or Steady Assault, you know.
Well, I've heard like weird things. So, like, I know people think Rippers are like busted, overpowered, but I think that's just reacting. Like, they're very aggro. If they miss, like, yeah, Loaded with Plunder is good, but some people are like, oh, Ripper need faction restrictions. They, like, the thing is, they're too unpredictable because of their dice. But if you like start restricting their faction cards, then they lose all relevance because those are like, it sucks when their dice work, but they're an aggro warband. They need some kind of reliability to fall back on. And even
yeah, I think they're one of the better aggro warbands, but I don't think they're problematic in the meta because aggro isn't, you know, so prevalent in a lot of ways.
Yeah, they counter the meta basically. And even if you look at, so they won the Alberta Grand Clash, which was awesome. That was a lot of players. I think they won a Vassal Clash. But in the Masters and even in a recent tournament, they didn't win or even like proc top 8. Like, the problem is with Rippers, if their dice flop, you flop.
Well, they made top 8 in the Masters.
Well, I mean, because there's only 8 players. It's like, not to knock Rob, he played really well.
Technically correct.
The aggro works because they have objectives that have nothing to do with it. I'm glad they're relevant. Well, it's like, what is it? Loaded with Plunder. So it's basically if you can get, like, you could say Loaded with Plunder, they could change if only if your leader has it, which would balance it out. But even then, they're elite warband. Then what was the Cruel Hunters? So you need to take out 2 or more enemy fighters and beat enemy territory. So in an elite matchup, it's not really good, and especially with like, so it makes elite warbands better. Because the only reason they're so strong is because everyone's running horde warbands because they want temporary victory and hidden purpose. So obviously, when you're running a warband that counters the meta, the one that's countering you is going to feel really strong because it's countering you. That's the problem. That's what happens when you've got like a rock, paper, scissors meta. So, because on the flip side, like the Wormspat, I mean, Rippers can't really beat the Wormspat because they can't kill him. The only thing they can score really is Loaded with Plunder.
Well, that's the thing. You can still score the moving about-y stuff to get you there. Yeah.
Yeah, but even then, that's still, you have to move.
You're right. Yeah, they have like a reliable 4 or 5 glory, but that's not winning games. That's just
that's keeping up. Like that's literally all it's doing. So there we have it. It was actually pretty close, but obviously Rippa Snarlfangs took it away in the end. Yeah, if I managed to make that final attack at the start of round 3, I would have netted 4 glory and basically won the game. But, you know, dice are dice. They don't always go your way. But I still had a chance. So it wasn't as one-sided as I thought it would be. Still, Myari's Purifiers, like, aggro is a really bad matchup for them. That fast, hard aggro was like a super hard matchup. So they did surprisingly well considering what happened. They are missing a lot of universal cards to keep up compared to the Dread Pageant, but it's not too bad as you would fear. Still, it was an interesting battle report, and I hope you enjoyed it. As always, feel free to like and subscribe to see more battle reports, and always check out my affiliate link at Element Games, which will net you a 15 to 25% discount on Warhammer Underworlds and all hobby-related content at no additional cost to yourself while hoping to support the channel. So yeah, until next time, we'll be back deep in the Direchasm, because even deep in the Direchasm, you can still roll crits.